Good, happy Thursday evening to you. Welcome to our plant-based bunch. It's time for our evening health nugget. Actually, it's a little bit past time. But you know, when you have kids and you've had a busy day and they've worked hard and they want to go to the splash pad, that's what you do. So I took some time to do that this evening first. And I'm okay with that. That's what we're doing. So welcome. We're glad you're here. And if you are watching the replay and you'd like to see us live, there's Katie Beth Momo. How are you? If you want to see us live, subscribe to us and hit that bell so you get notifications when we're here. Karen must have been notified. How are you? How's it going? How are you ladies doing? So, doing very well. Good evening, Lisa. Thank you for saying hi. Those of you, this is not like Periscope, so I don't know if you're here unless you say something, but we're glad that you're here, and even if you just want to watch and don't want to say anything, that's fine too. You made it. Brenda made it. Yay. Yes, I was on my phone, and so I hopped on. All right. Super duper duper. So I got to thinking, you know, we've been doing a lot of talking, especially on Periscope, about people that are wanting to transition to a vegan diet. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to cook. They don't even know where to start. And we talked about, you know, we did talk about some things about how to transition and what to do. But then I thought, you know, a lot of people, they tend to gravitate towards processed foods, especially when they transition, because they just don't know what else to do. So I got to thinking, so what kinds of things do we do that kind of make life a little easier, that make eating enjoyable, that makes the food taste good, but doesn't make it such a drudgery and such a chore to create delicious, healthy meals. So I got to thinking about it, and I thought, you know what? One thing that I want to do is do another Periscope sometime and go through it again. We've done it already a few months ago, but I want to go through our pantry, our cupboards, you know, with the seasonings and things, and also our refrigerator and our freezer. So you guys might have an idea of what we stock and how we stock our kitchen, because a well-stocked kitchen is going to really help you along your way in being able to prepare good, healthy meals. Good, delicious, tasty, healthy meals. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's important. So having said that, we should just start at the beginning. Let's start with breakfast. When you wake up in the morning, most people, what do? They grab a cup of coffee and a piece of toast or some cold cereal, and some cold cereals are better than others, but they're still all quite processed, even the good ones. And I'm not opposed to eating cold cereal once in a while, but and sometimes we have our ruts where, especially the children and Curtis, they like to eat cold cereal. But I prefer not to, because a good hearty hot bowl of cereal just gets your body rolling, gets you energized, gets you ready to fight anything that comes your way throughout the day. So generally what I like to do is to make it really easy and try to put try different grains at the same time so that you have a variety, and just put something in the crock pot and have it ready by morning. And then when you wake up in the morning, your hot cereal is ready. You pile on all this yummy stuff. You put your raisins or your chopped dried fruit, your coconut, your carrot powder, your chia seeds, your flax seed, whatever you want to put on there, you can put on there, and it makes it so easy to do it that way. So what kinds of grains do we put in the crock pot? Some of them are barley. You can put millet in there. You can put, you can even mix them up. You can put kamut in there. You can put anything. I have fixed a bowl of organic steel-cut oats with blueberries and strawberries and almond milk. That's delicious, Karen. That's wonderful. That's what I'm talking about. You can put your steel-cut oats in the crock pot too. You might want to make sure that it's on low, because if it can get kind of really well done by morning, depending on how long you sleep in the night. So, but the steel-cut oats, they do work in there. Oat groats work better in there. Do a starter kit. Keep it extremely simple in the beginning. Most people won't have many of the things you're sharing. They won't, and that's why I want to make a list of some of the things that are really good to have, good staples to have, that are gonna help. I'm talking about, you know, if you're gonna eat when you're just starting out, it's likely that you're going to grab the processed foods because that's the easiest way. If you're transitioning from a meat-based diet to a plant-based diet, a vegan diet, you're likely to grab the processed foods, and I did that a lot. I got the tofurkey and the vegan cheeses, and the boxed, prepared, ready to go frozen meals, the cans of soups and those kinds of things. And it's not totally bad to do that. I'm just putting mine in the stove and keep stirring it and eat it right away. Yeah, there you go. But there are ways that you can prepare food that is better for you and more healthful for you, that just takes a little bit of planning and can still take just the same amount of time as just grabbing that box or opening that can or throwing that frozen dinner in the microwave. But that's kind of where I'm going at today with you guys, is that just do a little bit of planning. Like for breakfast, what are you going to have for breakfast in the morning? Okay, well, put it in your crock pot and have it ready by morning, and then you're all set. And the thing is that you do want to change things up. You don't want to eat oatmeal every day. Unless you really love oatmeal, it's not going to kill you. But it's better to change it up and eat things like I said, like the millet and barley, and even polenta, or the steel cut oats, kama. I'm getting a blank here. There's other ones. So, but I'm not going to leave you hanging, you guys, because I'm gonna further this up. I'm gonna actually I'm planning on making a list of things and putting it in the blog, so I can write it down for you guys, so you have a list of things that would be really good to have to get you started in eating things a little healthier for you than all the boxed and processed things. You know what I mean? So, having said that, it's real easy just to have something and throw it in your crock pot, or even like the oats. The oats are not difficult to make. It takes about, you let your water boil, you throw your oats in there while you're preparing for your day or getting the rest of your breakfast ready, and there you have it. And then there you have it. You have that, and then you have your dried fruits, your coconut. You can even use coconut milk once in a while and put that in there instead of your regular milk alternatives. I'm talking about real coconut milk, not the stuff that's called coconut milk that's so delicious that is in the carton like the other milks. I'm talking about like the coconut milk that you buy in the can, like the Thai coconut milk. That's really good to use sparingly. And just getting different ideas like that. And I should actually, when I do our vlogs, I should show you guys more what we do for breakfast, so you get more ideas of what you can put in there. And you don't have to throw everything in your bowl all in one meal. You don't have to put every seed in one meal. You can change it up. You can put pepitas in one day. You can put sunflower seeds in another day, chia seeds, hemp seeds, flax seed. You don't have to do it all at one time, because then it can be a little bit like too much. And then you can put frozen fruit in your cereals like we do. Sometimes we chop up some of our frozen fruit if it's too big. Flaxseed is good in practically anything. I put it in cookies, and my girlfriend, who's extremely meat-based, she loves them. I also recommend oats, as they are pretty healthy and easy. Yes, oats. Oats is our staple. We do oats most of the time, but we also break it up, and we do different grains also. And even the einkorn wheat. I even put einkorn wheat in the crock pot one time. Your oatmeal always looks so good. It is so good. It is the highlight of my morning, is to get that oatmeal and put it in that bowl. The oats are so good. And then dress it up with the coconut flakes and raisins and fresh fruit, and sometimes raspberries, sometimes peaches, sometimes I just put chopped apples in there. Sometimes I chop up the dried apricots and whatever and put it in there. And like I said, a little bit of coconut milk. So breakfast is your most important meal of the day. You should really enjoy it, but not make it complicated, not make it hard. Put your cereal in that crock pot, get up in the morning, put some in your bowl, and just dress it up. So that's easy for that. And then, some simple ideas for lunch and dinner. Sandwiches are easy. Make sure you have some tofu on hand sometimes, and tofu sandwiches are really super easy. Super easy. We do that sometimes, and just throw in the cashew mayonnaise. You cannot find an easier mayonnaise to make. You know, your lunches look so delicious too, and very mouth-watering. Thank you, Karen. That cashew mayonnaise, it's also sour cream, veggie dip, whatever you want to call it. It's on our website, ourplantbasedbunch.com, and you'll find a lot of recipe ideas that are simple and quick and good right there too, if you want to check that out. And soups are really easy. One-pot meals are super easy. Make sure you have some chickpeas, some garbanzos. You know, canned garbanzos are really good to have around because they're so easy. You take them out, you open the can, you dump them in, and the garbanzos with the rice, and you put other different things in there. And just learning how to know what goes with what is a really good idea. And then checking out resources like VegWeb, and there's other recipe places, and like I said, our website, for just really simple, good ideas. Rice as a staple we do that often because it's so easy. It takes a little time to plan. It takes time for it to cook, but you say, okay, I'm going to eat at 1 o'clock. Let me get the rice on at noon, and then you can prepare your meal, and it doesn't have to be complicated. It does not have to be difficult, because I used to make things complicated and difficult and try to, you know, whip up some crazy fancy meals. We don't do that anymore, really. Sweet potatoes, how hard is that? You know, sometimes we make the oven fries and things. Hi, Pumpkin. But
I'm going to the backyard to do cartwheel. That's why I'm not wearing a skirt right now.
Love you. All right, bye-bye now. Sweet potatoes are really easy. Yes, you scrub them. Lisa, how are you? You put them in the oven. There you have it. Your sweet potatoes will be ready. Sometimes I make a little quinoa. Another thing is you get some frozen vegetables, or even the fresh vegetables like the asparagus, you know, cauliflower, broccoli. Chop them up, put them on a cookie sheet, put them in the oven, and they're done. They're ready in no time. Any ideas on how to keep from snacking after your last meal? Pray, for one thing. I had a lot of trouble to begin with because I was a snacker. I was a big-time snacker. But, you know, the more you get used to not doing it, the easier it is. And, you know, a lot of times, even when you're first transitioning, having some watered-down juice, or maybe even making some herbal tea, something that you enjoy, something that tastes good, but you can't really call a meal, is good to have later. Hey, how are you? Good evening, good evening. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be complicated. I mean, even Alexis, I see you, Alexis, here. I've been seeing, if you get on Periscope, if you follow Alexis, you will see that even she is learning how to do it. To not make it difficult. Drink plenty. Yes, water. If you're drinking water, you're more likely not to snack too. I'm learning not to snack between meals unless I eat fruit. That's not even good. Do you know, for those of you Seventh-day Adventists, I hate to say that to you, Karen, it's not good to eat anything at all between meals. And even if you're drinking juice, you still should wait 5 hours after your lunch meal, and because you're still got calories and you're still consuming it. That Sister White counsels us that we should not even eat so much as a nut between meals. Nothing whatsoever between meals. You eat your breakfast, you eat your lunch, that's it. God is helping so much. I'm so thankful. I was used as a witness today about healthy food and when to eat them. Good for you. Wonderful. That is super. So yeah, you've got to be really careful about taking the best care of your digestive system. You've been such a blessing, and God is so great. Yes, He is. Amen. I agree, states with simplicity of it all. Awesome advice. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, and it can still be delicious. Not even sweet potatoes. What about your baked potato? Okay, so throw the potato, scrub it, throw it in the oven. You know, throw that broccoli on there. Put some of that cashew cheese. That's super easy to make. You throw it all in the blender. Voila. There you go. And make a nice big salad. And the salad doesn't even have to be difficult. Sometimes I simply chop up some lettuce, tomato, cucumbers. There you have it. Put a little lemon juice, a little, dill seasoning, a little parsley, or parsley. I don't know, dill and parsley. That's a little bit too strong for me. But just making it easy, so that you don't have to constantly rely on pulling that can out or that box or whatever, and just making it really easy. Easy meals. Yes. My family-in-laws tried the lentil soup and they were so amazed, and the sour cream I made again added nutritional yeast with almonds. It was amazing. Oh, good. That sounds good. I want to do the right thing, as I don't want to gain weight now since I'm losing it slowly. Yes, absolutely. And slowly is good. As long as you're losing, as long as you're in the right direction. Right? Isn't that right? So, yes, when I changed my diet to a vegan diet, it took me a good 2 solid years to get all the weight off. I already started getting some weight off when I changed my diet. Aw, thank you. Praise the Lord. Yes, all glory goes to the Lord for being able to be a blessing and to be able to share and to be able to tell you what I have learned over the years and what has really been a blessing to me. So yeah, yes. And so what I'm gonna suggest to you too is to just keep watching us, to subscribe to our channel, to check us out on Periscope if you haven't already. I didn't put it on overnight, and I won't lose it overnight. Got that right. And sometimes we all just get so anxious and in a hurry and frustrated when it comes to losing weight, because you get so tired of it sometimes, you know, like, oh, I just wish it would just melt off of me and be done. But it takes time, it takes work. Have you had the Counsels on Diet and Food? Yes. It's extremely good book, Counsels on Diet and Foods, written by Ellen G. White. I should start giving that away. Shouldn't I? I might do that. I might get a case. And another issue that I want to bring out, now that I'm thinking about that, I was going to read about flesh meats today. Good for you. You need to get that book, Karen, or read it online. egwritings.org. It's got every one of Ellen White's writings, and you just look up Counsels on Diet and Foods, and it's there, and you read it. It's excellent. It's an excellent, and it's essential. It's essential to read. Yes. So, and those of you who watch my vlogs on a regular basis know that I love to read to you Ellen White, because her counsels are just so inspirational. They are inspired. I'm not sure how I found your channel, but I'm so thankful I did. Oh, yes, Teresa, I am too. I'm so thankful. God gave us Ellen G. White in such a great way. Yes. Yes, yes. I totally agree with that. So, check out this YouTube channel and subscribe if you haven't already. See what we're eating, see what we're doing. I do have her writings on my phone and iPad, so I can read it there. Yes, you can. Yes, absolutely. But if you prefer to have a book, we can make a way for you to get one. The Simple Life. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Yes, it's super important for us to read. It's vital. It really is. So check out our Periscopes. If you guys are able to get on Periscope, I know a lot of you here do see me on Periscope. Check us out there. We do a What's for Lunch nearly every day, just about every day. I do pretty good. And we show you what we're eating to give you some ideas and maybe some helpful advice on what you can do and what kind of meals you can prepare. I need to get it too. I used to have the book. I'm thinking about using Counsels on Diets and Foods as a health and nutrition class for the kids. Excellent. That's a great idea. And Lisa, I'm going to do that this year too. We're going to go through that too. I'm going to order more books to spread the message. Once I order them, I can send them out. Yes, that'd be great. That's great. And I know that I do feel better about eating the right foods. Yes, definitely. Definitely. So there was an issue with sound and volume on the replays on these YouTube live broadcasts. And I'm hoping that right now it's going to be better too, because I'm in an enclosed space and I don't have a lot of background noise, so that probably will help. But Pamela suggested that I get a microphone, and you know what? I had one and I totally forgot about that, but a microphone would definitely help the situation. And then I thought, well, you know what? We've been spending a lot of money now. I think that Curtis is not going to let me purchase another item right now anyways. But then I thought, you know what? I've got some money from you guys, actually from Alexis especially. Thank you so much. What a blessing that I could use to purchase that microphone. And I think I'm going to do that so that I can be heard. I can be heard a little more easily for those of you that are having trouble hearing me. I'm watching this on my phone using the YouTube app. Cool. That's great, Karen. and you're just typing away in your phone. So super. So I hope that this broadcast has been a blessing to you. I hope that if you are really wanting to catch us live, that you will. And I am really trying to get here at 5:30, but family comes first. And when I have these kids and I'm in the middle of doing something with them, it's going to take me a little bit to get over here and get to you. And I'm so grateful that you've been so understanding, and that you wait so patiently for us. From New Jersey? I didn't know you were in New Jersey, Teresa. Hello. I had an aunt that once lived in New Jersey. Trenton. She lived in Trenton, New Jersey. That was many years ago. I only visited her there once. Now she lives on the West Coast. But New Jersey's a neat place. One interesting fact about New Jersey is is it the only one that you're not allowed to pump your own gas? Yes, it's not always a set time for us. I know, and I'm really trying. I don't know why it's been so difficult for me. Maybe because it's summertime. Jersey Shore. All right. It's summertime, and we've been super busy and doing things around the house. And then the kids in the evening time, they want some of my time. They wanted me to take them to the splash pad today at the park, and there's just different things that are going on that I need to finish up or wrap up before it can get on. But I get here. I get here eventually. No, we don't pump our own gas. I know, it's a kind of like a fun fact, right? So, of course, right? Alrighty. So, for those of you who haven't gotten enough of me yet, I think I am. You can't? Okay, so I thought there might have been another one, Karen. I had no idea. So I know now. You learn something new every day. Oh, really? I need to move to New Jersey. You're not allowed to pump your own gas there. It's funny. So, or in Oregon now. I didn't know that. So anyhow, if you haven't gotten enough of me, I'm going to shoot over to Periscope to just do this again, because I got to see my friends over there too. I love you all. I'm so thankful for you, and for those of you who are watching live, those of you who are watching the replay, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell so you get notifications when we're on. Q&A. You like those? Didn't we just do a Q&A? We can just keep doing Q&As, because there's always lots of questions. Always questions, right? I love you guys. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you later. No sales tax here either. Is that what you said? No sales. Oh, wow. There's none in Delaware either. Did you know that? Stacy, you're a blessing. Praise God for your ministry. It is. I'm thankful to God. Thank you so much. Say hi, Olivia. I was just about to say bye.
Is this YouTube or what?
This is YouTube Live.
Okay.
Ready?
Hi.
Don't forget.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Hi, guys. Okay. Now you can keep going.
All right. Don't forget to
live well and be strong. Adios.
Have a good evening. Hi, Olivia.
Wait, we're going.
No, we're leaving.